Hey, everybody. Hello. And welcome to today's um, live. I'm checking this out. We have a special guest, as you see on the flyer, today joining me. So let me know everything is good. Say hi in the comments. Tell me where you're listening from. Are you ready for Thanksgiving? I'm going to let these comments kick in. As always, if you are watching on YouTube, click like, click subscribe. I welcome all new subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm Jessica, founder of Naturally Beautiful Hair Care, Michael Aka Mastery. Hey, Nicole from Houston. I'm so excited to have my girl on today, and she's excited to talk with y'all and let y'all know about what we have going on. Hi, Sakia Henderson from Augusta, Georgia. Yes. So, as you see by the title today, we're talking about leveling up. Okay, I'm gonna bring Miss Celebrity Stylist April B on in a moment, but I want y'all to keep saying hi. Hi, Sephora, checking in from Minneapolis. I'm so glad you are here. Yes, so excited you are here. All right, and so y'all are in the right place. What I'm gonna do is really quickly, I introduce myself, and then I'm gonna give an introduction to my girl. We're gonna come in. We got some. I said your name right, Sakia. Oh wait, now I probably said it wrong. Sakia. I think I said it right, Sakia. Okay, I'm glad. I love your name, and I love how you spell it. Really nice. All right, Jessica, founder of Michael Lock Mastery. I created microlocks to address the needed gaps way back when, in 2009, that I was finding with needed repairs for small locks, primarily sister locks. So created a lot of innovations and tools. Fast forward, created Microlock Mastery, the online training and certification program. I'm also a licensed therapist, Black woman, entrepreneur, and I fuse a lot of my background as a faculty at Columbia University and pour it into my Glock Mastery as far as structure and curriculum and education. So I have the mental health background combination with the hair background and entrepreneurship. So that's just a little quick snapshot. You're welcome. And so I want to talk really quickly about really leveling your skills up. I really do. I'm actually very appreciative of having these skills when I share my story. With the Ivy League master's degree, I needed to be able to make my own income and a passion that I had, and that was hair. And so you have to throw away stigma, throw away judgment. And sometimes, you have a passion and you want to pour into it. There's a lot of bumps and mistakes and challenges along the way, but to make sure you can avoid that and really set yourself up for really solid success. And it could generate more revenue for you than, any job. It can give you much more enjoyment if this is truly your passion. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you my girl, Celebrity Stylist April B. She's the owner of, make it a little bigger. She is the CEO of Hydrate Me Please, Soul Bougie Salon, a few other businesses. She's a fellow mompreneur, and I just love her. So I'm gonna bring her on to the stage. And
Hello,
hi,
everyone. Can they hear me?
can y'all
Can you?
hear? I can hear you good. So I'm gonna
Okay.
put it back on to make us bigger. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm still learning all these little buttons. Y'all. I'm trying to take the flyer off. There we go.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I am stylist April B. I am a celebrity stylist. I have been in the business for over 25 years now. My oldest is 25, and I graduated the day before I had her. So, yeah, I've been in the business professionally for over 25 years. I am I've worked with some celebrities such as Chris Brown, T-Pain. I did Lupita Nyong'o's weave for Black Panther. Um, yeah, not
Okay,
the styles, but I did do the weave that the styles was put on, and I got the check and the proof.
got
So listen,
you.
I was in Black Panther. We gonna say that.
Yes.
And I'm also an educator. I teach classes. I am a mom. I have two girls. What else have I done? Oh, I've worked with top brands like Revlon. If any of you are in the Atlanta area and you've been to a beauty supply store called Beauty Master, you may have noticed, and it might be in other states as well, in these major stores, you'll see a big Revlon ad, and it was three young ladies on there with short haircuts, long hair, and blonde hair. And if you remember that ad, then that was my work. So I think that was it. I'm sure there's more, but we don't want to take up too much of your time giving us, giving you the bio. We'll get into that when we get
I
to chat.
love that. No, I'm learning some new things too. It's really exciting. Oh my goodness. How long have you been doing locks specifically? Been a loctician?
So locks, I started doing locks before I moved to Atlanta. So probably in the early like 2000s, but I was a novice. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just knew how to, put black gel back then when we were using black gel with a comb and parting and twisting with a comb, and that was it. But officially, when I moved to Atlanta in 2006, got into the salon circuit about 2010 is when I really started honing in on my skills as a loctician and really understanding how to properly cultivate locks, what products to use, what techniques to use based on this, that. So I guess you could say since 2010.
Nice. Okay. Nice, nice. And so, we both have we have a collaboration going for our classes and courses. We're going to get into that, but I want to emphasize just how valuable it is to have really solid education, a foundation of knowledge, and really pair that up in partnership with that. So you got some people saying, hey, you got some people telling you, yes, you were in Black Panther. You better flex with
Yes.
people.
I'm flexing. Something.
And Precious is saying hello. Yes, and I saw a couple of the comments from Glorious Locks about the mental health component. April and I also talk a lot about that, and
All
we
the time.
yeah, we want to make have some safe spaces because y'all, as we talked about before, getting into this industry, even there's a lot of things that can really stretch you and really test your strength in a lot of areas.
The
Huh?
gang.
Your gangster children get touched the gangster the most. But
Right.
it's a lot. It's a lot of interesting things, but we'll talk about that in a moment because I want to let y'all know about some Black Friday collaborations we have going on, and then also if y'all have any particular questions about any of the content, I want April to be able to tell you exactly what she does and what she's offering y'all. I want to tell those who were here for Michael Lock Mastery as well, and how putting these two together is a power pack. Like you're gonna.
It's in the bag is an understatement.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be an understatement if they are serious and take what we both say and really delve into it and get focused. They're gonna get to it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. So you, I see on your bottom of your screens, lock your way to 100K. Tell me about that because I'm so interested in what
Okay,
that is.
so lock your way to 100K. At first, it kind of started off as just a training, a class, a free class. But
Mm-hmm.
now, as I continue to educate and teach, I need it to be a movement. So it's really not even 100K because once you get to 100K, then you should be ready to get to 200K, 300K, $1 million, and that's what we all are trying to do. So lock your way. Basically, it's a training that I do, and I show you how I made 100 or over 100K in a year with 3 different items. So that's my hair color, lock extensions, and then lock maintenance and lock styling. And so all of these generate me a lot of money. And I decided that let me teach it, because these are top tier services. Like lock maintenance, that's one service as far as with traditional locks.
Mm-hmm.
With micro locks, y'all do a lot of work. So that needs to cost and we'll get into pricing structure, but basic lock maintenance, that's, I can do that in 30 or so minutes. So, that's not a whole lot. But the lock styling, me being able to do these intricate styles, and clients go out the door and like it's almost like paparazzi following you. People are, oh my God, your hair is beautiful. And then for your hair to be healthy enough to even wear these styles. So I teach that. Then I go into teaching hair colors because hair color is like one of my top money making services. My hair color services are hourly. And so I show stylists how to charge hourly. If you're licensed and you are able to use chemicals and perform chemical services, I encourage you to learn how to do hair color. And if you know how to do hair color the basic way, I encourage you to level up in that skill set and learn advanced methods to coloring, because coloring loose natural hair, coloring micro locks, and actually coloring thick traditional locks, there's different levels to it. Even though the basic chemical structure is pretty much the same, the physical aspect of it is different. And you have to do different things in order to get that result that you're needing. So I teach that. And then, of course, lock extensions are one of my top services that I do. And I mean, lock extensions alone, I can make six figures by myself with that. Color alone, I can make, even styling with the right marketing and all that. Each thing that I teach you, you can literally make figures with each level. Yeah. So basically, that's what Lock Your Way to 100K. And in that training, I also kind of go over some marketing tips. I'm always learning and taking classes from, business classes to learn how to market myself, how to position myself in the industry. So with that, I kind of bring that over to my students and let them know, what I know. Whatever I know, I'm gonna go ahead and teach as well. And so that's pretty much it. Like I said, Lock Your Way to 100K. I show people how to get to that money. And then, but now, like I said, I think it needs to be a movement across the board.
Yeah. And I love the variety of things that you do and how you see the value in it. Again, on our end with microlocks, the extensions is huge too. But what we see on the flip side of that, is there's a lot of problems that can come out of it, which actually can really put a monkey wrench in people's career. They may initially make some money, and then now the work hasn't been done well, or that moves quickly. And then people end up they won't they you have a reputation basically, because people will get, so we want to make sure that people are building these skills solid and not just seeing the flash like, oh, I could make this money. It's about how you build those blocks so that you can sustain it and continuously grow a really great reputation in whatever way you want to be seen as. Some people have ways that they would like to present themselves, the quality of work. So there's a couple of things that I think we just covered that's really important to level up. And I kind of summed it up. You could tell me if you think these are the like major areas. First, really mastering the art, mastering your craft. And I go further in microlocks and say master the art of hair locking, so we can cut through all of this, the the made up things that are come onto the scene that don't really have much to do with actual locking. So you want to master your craft really well. You want to get into networking and business and networking.
Businessing, the art of businessing.
Connections and opportunities all level up. So that's why I love the idea of partnership. I'm always reaching out to try to partner with people I think would be value to my audience, to myself, and we could be a mutual value. So leveling your log game up. I feel like if anybody is really, really serious about going into 2024, this year of abundance for many who had, you were right there. And now I believe intuitively is going to floodgate, but only if you are laying down your foundation and your intentions properly. We talked about that before too. So what's your thoughts on that? And then we're going to get into something else.
Mine?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's your thoughts on that? I got to read the comment and it was like, hey, Shia. Girl, y'all, listen, we trying to be professional for y'all. Okay, I put a suit on, a jacket. But what we really are silly silly,
We
silly.
are. We are. I love to have fun because the thing about it is, on another note, before we get into this, there's a lot of things that's going on in the world. Okay. And there's a lot of distractions going on. So you and trying to stay focusing on leveling up, you have to find that balance of just having fun too
Mm.
and being okay and being, because that goes hand in hand when you're working with your clients. You don't want to be so tense and so stressed out about business that you can't effectively do business. So, yes, y'all gonna catch us kind of cutting up every now and again because we're actually like friends in real life. We've gotten to know each other over the last couple of months. Our birthdays are right after each other. We've known each other for years. Listen, we're gonna cut up, but we also gonna show you how to level up at the same time. Okay?
Yes. Oh, thank y'all for these
Thank
comments.
you. Thank you, Lord.
It's okay. So you got a couple of real things real quick. I don't know if you saw these messages real quick. Oh, sorry. I thought that. Yeah. Thank you, Miss April, for sharing your wealth of knowledge and collaborating. Precious, thank. She said the
Thank you.
amazing. She's so sweet. Nicole said you have an impressive career.
Thank
Wow.
you.
And then I don't know if you saw. I think that's yeah. There's a couple of comments that I just wanted to make sure you saw. We wanted to acknowledge to thank y'all for saying them. Yes,
Thank
balance
y'all.
is absolutely necessary. Necessary.
Okay, so you were asking me my thoughts on
Yes. A level, the components of leveling your game up, and just I talked about mastering the art of hair locking, networking, and business connections. I think you spoke a lot about it, but I didn't know if you wanted to add anything else to that before we get into.
yeah, definitely you want to first decide, do you want to be just a stylist or do you want to be a stylist with extra assets going on? I knew when I got started that I wanted to be a celebrity stylist. I knew that I wanted to also be a business owner. I knew that I did not want to just be doing hair. Matter of fact, let me back up. I lied. I really kind of did. I did lie. Okay, so at first I was just good at doing hair, and I was like, all right, I know I'm good at doing hair. I could never keep a job. I could never keep a corporate job. I think the longest I ever worked in corporate America was a year and a half, and that was just like forcing myself because I just had to. But every time I would get stressed out with corporate America, I always knew that I had hair to fall back on. I literally have been doing hair since a toddler. Like my
Mm,
mother did hair. She took me to the salon with her every weekend. And so I literally got a dose of hair and beautifying women from a toddler. And it literally stuck with me to the point where once I did become of age to work, as soon as the job got on my nerves, I was going to go and make some flyers real quick and pass it around the apartment complexes. And I was going to use my God-given skill set that I had with my hands. So at first, I really just wanted to do hair and just have my license and just do hair. But then when I really started delving into the love of it, and then when I moved to Atlanta, I'm originally from New York, grew up in New York, left New York as a child, went to Virginia. Virginia is real slow. If anybody is from Virginia or you live in Virginia or been through Virginia, it's really kind of slow. It's not a lot of stuff going on in Virginia. But I went to hair school. I went to cosmetology school in Virginia, got all my certs in Virginia. When I moved to Atlanta, it was a totally different ball game. In Virginia, I was probably one of few that actually had locks. Everybody else had braids all the time or relaxers. That's how
right.
everybody looked. When I moved to Atlanta in '06, everybody had locks. They were just undone. There was nothing done to them.
Oh, okay.
Everybody had afros. That's it. Nothing done to their natural hair. So then is when I decided, okay, you're going to have to be more than just a stylist because your skill set warrants me being more than just a stylist. And I knew that only doing hair physically was only going to bring me a certain amount of money
Mhm.
without me working myself physically to death to get it.
Yeah.
So at that point, I did decide to level up, do things to put myself out there, market myself in a way because I had an advantage. There was nobody doing hair like me back then.
Mm-hmm.
And not trying to brag, but like nobody was like if anyone knows me from years ago, they're gonna tell you there were hardly anybody really doing styles, natural hairstyles, showcasing it on Black women, making us feel proud to walk around with our locks and our lock styles, our natural hair, our afros braided in not just regular typical box braids that you get from the African store. I'm talking about elegant styles.
Yeah.
So when I started getting more momentum and people started requesting these styles, I realized that I was onto something. I really got to turn this into a business.
Mm-hmm.
So I just continued to hone in on my skill set. I did, see little things. I saw magazines and saw people's hairstyles of other stylists that I knew via book, via, the right, the hair books and stuff. And I said, I can do that. And so I started doing that. And then I just started marketing myself in a different way to where I wasn't just a stylist. And then I started through the law of attraction. Honestly, I started saying, okay, I want to do celebrity hair. I'll see videos and see these rappers. I'm like, oh my God, his hair look a mess. I want to do it. Not realizing at that time how much of me being in alignment that I was, I I started doing celebrity hair. And so that also took my business to another level. And once you're out on Front Street, you got to kind of keep that up. So I had to continue to level up. So, which in agreement to what you're saying, you have to decide whether you just want to be a stylist, you just want to, do micro locks on the side just to get a little bit of money, or do you want to take this skill set that Jessica is teaching you and really, really go far and make a name for yourself, not only in the micro lock community, but in the whole natural hair community, beauty industry, period. Because with social media now, you can be on the top of your game in all areas of beauty.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
think you have to decide that first. Where you
Mm-hmm.
want to be. You just want to do hair, you just, or you
I
want to
like
really,
that.
if you want to just do hair and that's it, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to level up, you're gonna have to take classes. You're gonna have to invest in yourself. You're gonna have to do a total mind shift
I shift.
change,
Mm-hmm.
mindset change, excuse me, so that you can endure what's going to be coming along this pathway.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Jessica said earlier, this business is not easy. You may be easy with your skill set, but you will, especially if you're good, damn good, you're going to encounter stuff. You're going to encounter where people might want to steal your work, steal your picture, steal your whole website. I've been there.
Yep.
So you have to become a business person. You
Yep.
got to get stuff trademarked. You have to, you have to really level up in more areas than one. Your mindset, your physical being, your business aspect, your taxes. Like you really have to decide that, and then that's where we come in.
Yes. Okay. There's a few things I'm doing behind the scenes. Sorry. We have a couple of questions that came through, and then also we have another person waiting in the wings that's gonna come talk as well. They stay biting Jess. And stay biting everybody, which is a compliment, but it also is a frustrating one. I've shared a little of my frustrations before, even with the mic. I mean, if I really want to get down to micro lock trainings, period. But it's something you have to expect, but we also talked about protection and strategy because sometimes you may not see that blow coming. We see a lot of what's happening. I just tell people stay on their game and do what you're supposed to do so you don't get side swiped. Like, whoa, I gotta shut my business down. Because there's people in operation now that are gonna be getting some things. You have to make sure you are right, you upright, upstanding with what you are doing, your intentions and how you are operating business. And if you want to be big or bigger or have a certain amount of wealth, money, you have to be able to have these skills. April hit it right on the head. It's one thing to do hair and on the side, but then you got to take things so much more seriously because you will be called to that. there was a woman that she got a law passed about the hair braiding. I know she's people know her story, but there's people that have had to lead that like change legislation and even sister locks in regards to doing hair services. So there's things that you may be called to do. You got to be ready to handle higher level things when you are trying to rise up the ranks. But you have a lot of questions really quickly, and I see you. I think I sent a message in the private chat. Okay, so someone asked you a question. They wanted to know, April, do you do trainings on? Do you have classes on styling small locks? You would love to ask styling, and absolutely, we do.
Today.
Ask.
Okay. So give us a couple minutes and we're gonna be talking about that today. We are.
Yes, we're gonna get some. Handle the questions. We're gonna get to that, and then of course, y'all know I'm gonna talk a little bit about what we have special going for Michael Locker Mastery as well. Um, and April's gonna share what she has going on for her business overall, and then our collaboration. Um, so room right now. I've been looking for this, especially in the Michael Lock community. Oh well, I'm so happy you are in this room, Glorious Locks. I really am. I'm so happy. You make me
She's in the
smile.
right place.
Yeah, I'm fairly new to this. I've been looking for this type of information. Thank you, ladies, for not being gatekeepers.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we
I
all
love
win.
sharing. I love sharing because I remember in the beginning, I didn't have anyone to go to, honestly.
Mhm,
Not in this area of as far as like with the whole natural hair industry and lock
mhm,
industry. It wasn't
mhm.
that many people to go to. And people are gatekeepers. They will keep the money. And I
Yes.
understand a certain level you should charge, but certain things it should be a given. If you can help your fellow person, your fellow
Mhm.
stylist, help them.
Yeah. I know for a fact, because I started in Brooklyn. So I'm not going to say names, but people have told me that, a certain person sold another person. There's some information they wanted, nothing that was super secret. And they didn't like that person. And they said, well, I'm not going to give you that. Maybe a supplier info or something like that. And then these are OGs now. They're older people, senior citizens now, still very, doing things. And I just noticed how um, I found I want to have a discussion about that. I find it to be a problem a little bit with um, them not there's not the proper like transfer of support and mentorship like naturally. It's still clicked up. It's still and hey, sometimes some of y'all listening are gonna be too big to sit at everybody's table. You're gonna make your own. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be that force. And so but there's a lot of that stuff happening and I don't like it. I never liked it. I speak out against it. And I realized, well, let me create my own lane. So, you know, but there are people that are good people that will help you that want to have a collaborative, like really positive mindset that want to help others and they're confident. So some people are not confident. So they see you coming, they're like, she's a threat. Um, okay, so sorry, I'm gonna wrap this up, April. Let's talk about our collaboration. So we have on for the waitlist. I'm gonna share with you all what we have going on. Who here is on the wait list for Michael Locker Mastery or April Stylist April B? You have a wait list? You have a VIP list.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I love this. I'm trying to grow my business in my area like this. Really don't know too many natural hairstyles. I'm a teacher, but I still want to learn. I would love to build a natural hair connection where I style. Well, you have some you want to know where you can build a connection? Well, I would say start with you can get on both of our lists. We're going to drop some links and you can stay in our network. So right now I'm broadcasting in the Facebook group, which I'll share a link for you in a minute. If you're not in the Facebook group, if you are in a Facebook group, because it looks like you're commenting from Facebook, but there's also a YouTube channel. I know Sakia's on the wait list. I don't know, Stay. I'm not sure. Ooh, there's a lot of comments coming through. You're a loctician. I've noticed that people, for some reason, will not give another name of their loctician.
They're
Oh,
like
like
clients not wanting to share. And that's a whole
oh,
like I guess you're saying Shay, like if someone sees your client, maybe your client's not want to share the information. Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, it sounds like that.
Because they do
Um,
that too, which I don't even understand that.
yeah. Well, that's why we create directories and we give people a chance to be blasted out. You're already in the Microlock Master in the MM. Hey, I know, glorious locks. I am so okay. I am. I'm so excited to be certified. Yes, I'm excited
Yes.
for you as well. And Shay Hinton, like Shea Butter. You said. All right. So I'm happy that Glorious Locks is in here. So what we have going on, I'm gonna add. Let me make sure I don't cut April's face off. Oh, not that. We have a collaboration going right now that is ending today. I'm gonna give everyone a chance who may want this offer to get the offer. We're gonna put the link in the chat if you want it. But there are people that are on the wait list, and so for Microlock Mastery. And so what we decided to do was we wanted to be able to, I wanted my community to have some really top notch styling training because I told y'all my lane is coils and curls and spirals, right? That's my lane. I stay in my lane. But if you want these updos, and April can explain it further. I know she's at the barrel, lobster tail, all those beautiful styles that are also getting published. So I got published for my spiral. So I hold that to be a still very desirable style 10 years ago, almost to the day. But I know that's 10 years ago, but it's still a very nice style. But then there's other styles I can, really, y'all turn heads. You can really do it up. And so if anyone was interested in getting into Microlock Mastery full training, full training, we are putting in the ultimate lock style and replay for free. That's the wait list special offer. And congratulations to we last night. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have even said we had a new enrollment. I'm gonna remember your name in a moment. My brain just went blank. And so she's getting that. So if you are interested in joining, I think this is one of the best times because April's training alone, her course is already 1,000. And then she marked it all the way down for her promo, but then decided that we are gonna partner and give it to you for free. And then I marked down my system and included every single bonus that I have into it. I'm even giving out like a special gift set, like upgraded stuff in there. So
For a steal. She is giving y'all this for a steal. There are people out here that's not even doing the proper techniques, charging crazy numbers for
yeah,
classes, and then the people who take those classes are going to have to turn around and come back to Jessica
they're
anyway.
in our program.
So
Mm-hmm.
listen, if you're not in the Microlock Mastery training program, you need to get into it with this special that she has, especially with me offering the styling courses for free because these prices are not going to be this low again.
Right. I did want to answer a question. First of all, whoop whoop, it's Kazi. Hi Kazi. I'm sorry I couldn't remember. Kazi is gonna be in your lock styling class as well, April. And she got
Oh,
in
yes, Kazi.
Glorious Locks. We want to just give as much as we can because oh Lord, y'all really coming in with the comments. Hi everyone. I want
We
to
want to make
address.
sure that y'all are prepared because
Yeah,
there's a new generation of hairstyling that's going on that is not proper. And
yeah,
in order for you to remain in business as long as we've been in business, you have to have the right techniques.
yeah.
You have to. You're gonna have to.
Classic timeless techniques that don't that's why I don't want to sound like I'm a hater, but because there's some things I see that look nice, but just really understanding what you're seeing is the first step. Like I've seen this girl, she's got these people going viral for not really understanding locking techniques, but giving you a nice cute temporary style because it's curly, because it's I saw her interlock like an inch and then she got all of it curled, and so she's looping it, and then so I'm looking at this as a lock in the loctician realm. I'm like, well, what is she doing? That's a really beautiful style temporarily, but that's not the foundation for. I don't know how long she's charging. How long she's telling people they can keep that style to charge them the thousands and thousands of dollars they're paying her. but it's just like you don't want it our foundational information can never be out of style ever.
Right.
So I wanted to address what Shay was asking about. Do I have a repair class? Absolutely. The foundation of why I even started. I'm transparent. I told y'all I didn't. Sister Locks was the only thing out when I was looking to get trained, and I did not want to take Sister Locks for a reason. Um, not at first. I didn't really understand why. I was just like, the person that's doing my hair, I want her to train me because I already know she's using different tools, and the work quality seems to be so much stronger and better than some things I have been seeing people have problems with. But when I got my first wave of clients, all repair, like most people needed repair. I was starting to see Ziploc baggies with locks in them coming out. There was no option. So I spent most of my early years just focusing primarily on repair. And then I created reattachment, and then I created extensions because some of them now the baggies are gone. They can't find the locks. There's a lot of locks they want to put in. They don't know what to do on this size. So repair is extensive, and I'm teasing out a big announcement for 2024 for advanced level. If you're interested in advanced level repair that goes beyond, so our basic repair in this program, we talk about closing up holes, smoothing out bumps. There's actually titled each of those modules. How to eliminate bumps, how to close up holes. Some of the more common things you're going to see, the bunching, how to prevent it, how to address it. That's all in this course. When they get more advanced, you're talking about the locks that have one string, they're hanging on one string, or they detached, and you want to get them in now with a big bump and not something that's going to stay in only for a moment and then come back out. You want to have it go back in seamlessly so that you continue to have that barrel. This is the high quality advanced level repair. So I'm going to be offering that in 2024.
Yes.
But if you got your foot in the door with this, you are preferred for the training because we're building on these basic repair. Grooming is basic. I feel like it should be in every single anything that's being taught to you about creating microlocks. You should absolutely know how to fix them on a basic level. If not, then I don't think you have a well-rounded education, because that's inevitable. If you're going to be doing this as a pro and you're standing behind someone's head and you're like, I don't know what to do. And now I see people do all types of guesswork, playing around, not knowing what to do, leaving it. And then it ends up becoming a bigger issue. So we don't want that. And we want you to be the go-to, not the cleanup person, but the go-to that can charge your word that people end up going and staying with, and looking and driving the extra for you and not complaining about paying you because they know you want to do it. I said a mouthful. But so this is what we partnered in. The waitlist had a special price for this, and I'm going to tell you what that is in a moment. I just want to get to some of these. Yeah, thank you, Glorious Locks. I try to make it extensive, and in 2024, every upgrade we do to the basic program, you get it for free if you are in the program, unless I do, like I said, like the microlock extensions, is another training. So I can't say, hey, y'all can have that for free, but you will have that a drastically reduced cost. And if I can put anything in this basic training, I'll add on to it. All you have to do is log in and look and see. She said, no, you're not a hater. It's crazy out here. That's not being taught. I'm not knocking. I'm not trying to be negative about Sister Locks. I'm only speaking facts. That was one of the biggest things that I saw from their company first. And now these other companies are coming out after I've already started microlock trainings. There's other quote unquote microlock trainings, and the foundation methods that are being taught are problematic, but I'm really concerned about even what type of repair they're being taught, because the foundational methods are the things that require repair more often. So that's why I feel like this is a gem. If you already know how to lay it down correctly, you know what to look for, and you know how to address it. I need the right technique. I really understand now, 4 years into my lock journey, that foundation is the key to avoid issues down the line. Yeah. 4 years. Wow. Okay. Right. We need that rounded education. I need that advanced training. Oh, and I was like, I'm gonna make a public announcement soon, but I could tell y'all because it's a secret. And I'll tell y'all. No. Oh, it's a lie. I'm with you, Shay. Not to mention the tools needed for corrections and the proper tools, and yeah, it's tools that don't damage any further. And no longer so sure. I get a lot of transfer clients I see on social media. Yeah, and not the integrity of the lock, right? The grid
Mhm.
pictures. You see that too, April? Like, well, I don't know in the bigger lock round if you see
I
grids
see
as much.
all of it. I see all of it. Like I see the, I see it all. The grids look cute and nice when they all wrap, but then when you take the hair out, if it's not seamless, like to me, I don't do sister locks and I don't do micro locks. Um, the sister locks, I've never honestly been a fan. No shade, but I've never been a fan just because I've rarely have seen anybody's that actually look that damn good, like seamless. And before I got really educated on micro locks, like I thought Jessica had sister locks, and I was like, she got the healthiest sister locks I've ever seen, just because it does her locks look strong, even though they're tiny, they look very strong. And I tell her this all the time. It's almost like unless I'm on her like this or I'm zooming in on pictures, her locks from afar look like very, very smooth palm rolled locks, even though they're interlocked. And
Mhm.
so that's the difference. I really didn't care for sister locks, and I've had people, if they come to me for color, they come to me for styles, and I'm looking at them like, this is not cute. Everybody looks like it just got chewed up on the edge. Like I'm sorry,
She said, "Shoot up! Stop
it
saying
looks like
that."
an alligator or something just wet ham on
Well,
the
I
edge.
do have struggle edges too, so it
But
it,
see, no, but no, I'm seeing
it
tech. I'm seeing sister lock consultants literally taking an inch of
I got
hair,
you right
and
and
it's just like
locking.
little. I don't like that, and I'd rather you just kind of blend it in or something. I don't know.
Right.
All I know is that yours look good.
I'd rather keep, and we teach this, and I'll just say it for public. I'd rather keep the get the hair in a strong enough state before creating a lock than to put a lock on a tiny piece. So even in
Right.
some of my photos, because I know they don't look polished, like I just shared a story with Akira, my heart, and she had hair trauma, and she's one of the few people I take for installs at this point, and she had her edges came. She said she's okay with me sharing this because she wants to be a testimony, and so I left her edges out, not out, but like it wasn't strong enough for a lock. I wasn't gonna. We're not putting extension pieces in for a temporary. I wanted her to have a strong enough base and to give it a chance to grow in. So I knew the pictures weren't gonna look perfect. And she even said she saw another page with so many more followers than than mine. I really don't care. But she said the pictures look almost too perfect, and she said she wondered how it would be for someone who has weak edges or someone who may have some alopecia that might start developing. Like you don't see examples of real life. You see these very polished, um, edited, filtered kind of almost pictures with really bright lighting, but you don't see the real skill. And that's what makes someone really good, I think, having that skill. It's like you could transform and restore magic. Hair that was traumatized and all of that, and then really like get it to thrive. That to me is real talent.
Right.
Um, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tell y'all because we get to talking. Somebody had someone had mentioned they do the hair, they don't repair them, they come to me to fix the locks. Yeah, you tell your clients it's far more than just a retwist. It always is. Locking hair is a process that is just as different as everybody, you know, it's different and unpredictable as your natural hair. So it's like if someone could help it along the journey properly, it's not gonna be straight. Oh, I'm just gonna twist it and leave the ends. Like you have to be able to look at everything and address things. So y'all are talking to each other. Okay. All right. So for the wait list, I'm gonna if y'all since you guys are watching all the way to this point, April and I have come up with now the program alone is 1899, and like I said, her program is 1,000, and then 1899, that's not even the value. Like I break it down and I don't need to. Basically, the value is like almost $7,000. Like if you were to get all of our stuff, but we made this less than the price of the course itself. So I'm gonna drop that to you guys now. If you are interested, y'all got so many good comments. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Oh, give me 1 second. April, do you have anything you want to say while I pull up? Because I have to pull up the link again. It disappeared off my clipboard.
Um,
It is.
of course, we always got something to say. Um,
Maybe you did some
I
comments.
guess we can take some more questions because
Yeah.
we'll
Can y'all
go
see?
all other damn training messing around.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the Facebook. I had to put this on the Facebook because
Okay.
it's only showing on YouTube. So someone had mentioned the comment right there. Can you see the comment?
Yes, Mandy said, I've been doing sister locks for over 20 years, and the micro lock mastery is the first place I found persons with me thinking, why is the grid so important and not the integrity? Right.
Oh, oh,
People,
okay, okay.
like people are not people are
Yeah,
more focused on the grid than the whole entire locks that within the grid. And
yeah,
you need to understand the importance, because if that whole lock is not properly maintained, especially with micro locks, it's going to end up looking like a traditional lock,
yeah, yep.
by the grid part, the retwist part, but that puffy end like that, especially if it's not maintained or if it never was
Mhm,
started in the first place, they're going to have a traditional lock. I see it all the time. I do,
mhm,
I end up palm rolling it because
yeah,
I don't do the interlock part. I don't do that. I don't do the micro lock installation or the retwisting of that. But I do the styles. But I end up having to palm roll all that down, and it's still not going to stay. I can train it to stay, or I can do the tool. But then if I have to do that, that's a whole nother cost, because now you need lock repair, and so that's another
yeah,
cost. And as a loctician, you need to be aware of that, because that is another opportunity for you to increase your income
yes.
with
Sorry,
repair.
y'all. Okay, I sent a link, but this is the code y'all need to put in to take all the hundreds of dollars off. So there's a code
So what's the
that I
overall program? You want to tell them the overall program? The price?
yeah, the overall price is 14.97.
Listen,
That's only for
14.97,
today.
y'all.
It's gonna go up. Because the program is going up. And to be quite honest with you, you know how many people tell me, "Oh my God, this program came after you." They teaching not even all that you're teaching. They came after you. It got some of the things, whatever, and they're teaching 3,000. They're charging 3,000, and I was charging my um less than 2,000, and they were charging 3,000. I made my own tool in 2013, um, basically laying down the standards for microlocks since the inception, and have online course. We have coaches. I want y'all to meet some of the coaches that work every week. We have live group training in addition to the online program, tools and supplies, microlock directory, the first microlock directory that we are going to upgrade to, business builder with legally review documents that you can take right from copy and paste and put to your business. We have our boot camps. We have our Microlock Masters community, which is entirely off social media. We have hundreds of people in that community. We do a lot of our group coaching and trainings in there, and they're recorded up there. And then we have all these ebooks and pricing workshops, repair and grooming. I have an ebook that I made a few years ago called 10 Key Tips to Magnificent Microlocks. But we have just a bunch of other ebooks. I love writing ebooks um, to help stylists up their game, even with, I have it called The Caring Stylist Guide because I'm a whole social worker. But these are things that I found really help me be able to, it increases your value in so many ways. And so as you make your price adjustments and go up to price yourself fairly, you're treating your clients and customers in a certain way, and you have this just, it just up levels your rapport with your clients. I have plant-based recipes for products to make on your own that I recommend, because I recommend natural products. And then we have a bunch of other ebooks in there. I just took some of the title copies of the cover pages of some of the ones I am, but there's like 50 ebooks and workbooks, and the online course is 24/7 accessible, and our coaches are all in there answering your questions. And I wanted to put a lot of value in there. So I didn't have that when I got trained. I had to go in person. I paid $2,500 almost 16 years ago to get trained by my mentor, but I believe so much in her skills. She did my hair. She had clients. I have to say, I thought she was the best loctician in New York City at that time. Because I had seen no one's hair look as good as the hair skills that she had. So I already knew I wanted her to train me, and I was willing to pay what I needed to. So when I opened my program, I was like, I don't want to charge that much, but I keep building, creating these like platforms that I have to pay for and supplies that I have to order. So I wanted to be able to give people lifetime access, but sustain this ongoing education. So we have people in our program for years that still show up to the calls. They get the microlock styling class, my spirals and stuff. They get the basic microlock styling class, and then they're getting this ultimate lock styling, April B. Um, so Gloria said, "That's low. I pay more than that, y'all." I know, I know. Well, thank you, Glorious Locks. That's why I was like, listen, you're gonna get your investments back. People pay different prices, but I think you, Gloria, probably paid the one of the undiscounted price is $18.99. We've had people pay $18.99. We have some people pay $16.99 because they came in on a webinar. But I'm doing it for less than the webinar and giving y'all a few $100 more and $1,000 more in value. So I'm not trying to say anything, but Gloria Slock said it. She said I could come to Atlanta. Oh, you talking to? Oh, Shay saying she wants to take your styling portfolio. I'm all over the place. Sorry, y'all. Shay said, April, I need to take your styling class to add to my portfolio.
Got you. I
She
got you.
wants-
Okay, so within Jessica's program, so if you join the Microlock Mastery, for those of you who are not already in, okay, if you join her, especially if you take advantage of this Black Friday offer, especially while it's so low, because in a couple of days it's gonna go up. But
yeah,
while
she's
Jessica
about
has it low, you're gonna get the ultimate lock styling class. So that class, that particular training, I show you how to do to perfect the lock knot bob, which is basically showing you how to do rope twist, my version of rope twist, because everybody doesn't do rope twists that actually look like ropes. I'm real particular, and I show you how to turn when you turn. So I show you how to do rope twists. I show you how to do the lock knot bob. I also show you how to do barrels. Barrels can yield so many different styles. So depending on your creativity, once you learn how to do the barrels, you can literally do all sorts of styles and come up with your own looks once you've mastered that concept. So I'm going to show you how to do barrels. Then I'm also going to show you how to do this style, which I call the lobster braid. It's like an inverted lobster. I call it the lobster tail. It's like an inverted braid. And I'll show you different ways that you can do that. And then it goes over into a crown on top of the person's head. So I show you how to do that. These are styles that a lot of my clients request from me. So I said, okay, well, let me put this in a class. And then I have some other style techniques that I'm going to be offering top of the year. But for right now, I have the pipe cleaner boot camp. I show you 3 different techniques for that. That's a separate purchase. With your micro lock training system, you're going to get the style, the ultimate lock styling. So I'm going to show you, like I said, those 3 different lock techniques. Those of you who are already in the training program and you want to purchase it, I'm going to offer the same price, the discounted price, which is $297. So we'll be able to Jessica will send you an email, and it'll have a code in there. Those who sign up for the training, the microlock training today, when you get your confirmation email for signing up, you're going to get a secondary email with a code in there for you to get the link to the class for you guys. So I got you on the styling. I also have a lock maintenance 101, which kind of goes into traditional lock maintenance and how to cultivate locks the traditional way. So for those of you who are interested in learning how to do traditional locks also to add that to portfolio, I have a training for that as well. And so we will drop the links. Is this chat open to everybody, or I gave you
Yeah, it looks like the comments post to the YouTube and Facebook. Yeah.
inside this chat here? You know, I'm new to this little system.
Oh, no, you got to go to the main chat. Click on, I think you're in a private chat. Do you see a
Yeah.
main chat? Yeah, you can
Oh,
post
well,
it there.
heck, what is going
See
on
if
over
it
here? I didn't even see all this. Let me join
You
the
didn't know there
chat.
was this whole big
Late.
chat. So I'm gonna answer some questions. I put up on the screen just 3 of her
I can't
styles.
post in it. I guess
I
I
have
have
in
to
the
go.
wing somebody waiting as well. Um, Hi Frida, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Frida? I'm sorry, I got you waiting in the wing. So I'm gonna bring you out in a minute. I just wanted to show y'all some of the pictures. Okay, so we dropped the link and we dropped the promo code. It's really important that you use that promo code if you want to take advantage of this. If you are in the Facebook group, I will post it there. If you are on YouTube, or you got to get on the email list. Okay, so let me
I'm
drop the
gonna drop
link.
the link to my link tree, and in that link tree, you'll be able to sign up for the stylist list so that
Mhm.
when I'm offering style classes and color classes and lock extensions and all that good stuff, you guys will have that. So I'm getting ready to drop that now. Make sure you go ahead and why is it not letting me do it?
It's not
It's
okay.
saying it's for the post. It won't let me post to yours, I guess. It made me log into my YouTube, but it won't let me post. So I'm
Okay.
gonna put it in the private chat, and then you can put it in the main
Okay.
chat.
All right. Sounds good.
So this is the link tree. Jessica's about to put that in
Yes.
the main.
There we
That's my
go.
link tree. In that same link tree, you'll be able to like I said, join the stylist list so you can stay abreast of when I'm having stuff. And then there's also the links to all the various replays. Now, remember, if you are already in the Microlock Mastery training program and you want to purchase the style training, the replays separately, use that link, and then you can go into. We're going to send you a code. Matter of fact, I can give them the code right now. Give them this code, Jessica.
Okay. Sorry, I thought she could post on here.
Oh,
And thank
code
you,
is
Frida.
that's
Okay.
already in it. That's already in the training. And
Okay.
then the people that sign up for the training, the microlock training today, you're going to get a separate email outside of the confirmation email with the actual code that you will use. But this code that she just posted, that is just for those who are currently in the microlock mastery training and you want to take advantage of these replays.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. We'll share it again. I'll put it all in the email. I know we said a lot, but I will follow up in the Facebook group as a post, and then I'll put it in the email wait list. You already have this in your email, so check. You have it as far as the 14.97 price. That's not going to be this price again. And like Glorious Locks just said, she just paid, well, she paid not that long ago, way more than this and didn't get all this value. So I want to thank you, April, for coming on. I want to bring on one of the coaches from our program um, to talk as well. And you can stay in the wings if you want to answer any more
My
questions.
Instagram. I just gave. Oh shoot. Let me give you the Instagram. Make sure y'all guys follow me on Instagram at Stylist April B. I'm putting it in the chat, Jessica, so that you can get to them
Okay.
quick. That way they're following me and all that good stuff. It was great talking to you guys. I'm gonna be quiet now.
Nice. And if you have any more questions for April, you can put them in the chat and then she'll see them. But I'm sharing right now. This is her Instagram handle is just at stylist April B, but you can also um, type this whole thing out. We've been on for an hour. I wanted to share that because the main thing is also the Black Friday for Microlock Mastery. Um, Thank you, April. Put you in the back for a moment. And so I know people had questions about the system and how it's been helping people. You have some thank you for your time, April. Glorious Locke says. Yeah, April's my girl. She's gonna be back. She's a part of the family, right? I've been really admiring her skills for a long, long, long time. So I want to bring to the stage one of the coaches. So for those people who just joined, um, you or people who've been in the program, you've met one of our coaches, and that is Frida, who's been running
Hi.
and running, waiting.
I've been waiting. Yes. Hi,
Yeah.
everybody.
And so thank you for joining. I'm sorry to have you waiting so long. We kind of threw the Monday together because usually I get on here and talk, and I was like, I want y'all to come on. So you've been in the program. I want you to just say a little bit about like your experience with the program. And for those people who don't know, we always are hiring coaches from our program, paid to join us and continue to support us. So
All right. So I'm Frida. Like Jessica mentioned earlier, I am a Micro Mastery Pro. I went through the course online. I didn't have the luxury of having a coach, but I went through it. It's
I was your
okay.
coach. We didn't have the coach.
Yes, we didn't have a in-person coaching like that, but the course was online. Everything was mailed to me. Everything, all the supplies that I would need was mailed over to me. And also, I had the modules to learn everything that I needed. So even though it was online, I still felt like, I was part of um, a learning community. Is that a better word to say it? Yes.
Yeah.
So I got everything that I needed. Sorry, y'all. I have distractions right here. Everything that I needed to progress with the program. It gave me all the foundation, the fundamentals that I was lacking. I started my Marcolog journey on the shaky ground. I didn't get the right foundations to begin with. And so when I found Jessica online, I was ecstatic. I knew that's what I wanted. I didn't want the restriction of being in person and being constrained to a time. And so I love the program so much. I have a nice. I with the training I received, I'm able to maintain my own locks, and it's grown and flourished beautifully. One day I'll have the length like Jessica's. But until that day, I I'm moving on. I've made my return so much from what I did learn from her course. Now I'm a coach. I am helping the new students. We meet every Monday
Yes.
um,
Included.
virtually, including today. So we'll be on today at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Mondays, we do encourage that everybody who is part of it join. People come with your questions. We go through the modules with them. If they have any questions, we answer. Also, throughout the week, if they have any questions, they message myself and Tosha, one of the other coaches, and we answer. We have gotten a lot of, I get praise and what do you
Mhm.
call? What's the word I'm looking for? Um, People have been really blessed by the coaching we're doing and also all the
Um,
training that Jessica has loaded on there. It's a lot of information. If you take time to learn it, you're gonna know some of the bad behaviors that we learn, which we're not gonna talk about right now. Some bad behaviors. You're gonna know why those bad behaviors don't work long term. Maintaining small locks, micro locks that we have it. So this program has been really well. It's been really good, really helpful. So if you are wanting to be part of a coaching, whether in person or virtually, you can reach out, and we're always looking for people to expand. You can send info at microlotmastery.com
mhm.
or follow Jessica. She's always online, somewhere, Facebook, YouTube, somewhere. She's
I'm
always somewhere. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, showing her beautiful logs of her and her daughter. But I'm so blessed that I was able to find her 2021.
one. Yeah.
When I research and I find her, and I thought it was like, this looks a little interesting. And I reach out, and someone reach out to me. We also have exploration calls, which
Yes.
sometimes I take them as well. And the other, also Jessica and the other coaches do that. If you are interested and wanting to know more about the program, you can go onto the Microlog Mastery. There is an option to make an exploration call, and you can just set up the time that you need. If those times fit us, we will call you. If we're not able to call you on the phone, we will call you on Zoom, or somehow we will reach out to you, answer your questions free of charge, and we can kind of help you. Jessica's probably going to put it up there for where to make
Yes,
exploration
I was
calls
doing.
and whatnot.
It's my
And
computer is struggling.
so yeah, that way,
Oh,
if you're wanting to there it is. If you're wanting to make an exploration call to know more about the program, what it entails and whatnot, we have a one-on-one free 15-minute call that we can talk to you about any question that is like burning in your brain or whatsoever that wasn't covered previously. And then we'll just help you with the next step to do. But join the community. It is amazing. You want to learn foundation to
sorry.
write, you know. So
Yeah. I think I was making you choppy because I'm doing too much behind the scenes with links, so I apologize. I hope that everyone heard what you said. But yeah, listen, the feedback has been amazing for you and Tosha.
oh,
I'm very happy to
thank
have
you.
you. I'm not in the. I'll be on tonight. Tonight we graduate. Well, I,
Yes.
I have to see.
Hopefully.
We have 5 week cycles of group coaching, 5 free weeks. Well, actually, it's unlimited free weeks for you as long as you're in the program. And so tonight is like the certification night. So this is the last coaching group of the year. We might do like one meetup before the end, the holidays. And then we'll know. So I hear whispers of a couple of names. So if y'all in the Facebook group,
Okay. I'm excited. We're always excited to see people because they start off, they're so nervous and then they kept going. And we basically help you throughout your process. Even though it's virtually, you still feel like you're part of a community. And we try
yeah,
to get questions answered as soon as possible when we see them, give you feedback. And people have been really, really they feel a lot more comfortable. It's just like a way away from home, but home, however that is,
yeah,
but you just be in your living room or wherever it is that you do your hair, and just tune in, and we just talk about micro locks and how to perfect it and how to work your mannequin and how to even build your business after the fact.
mhm,
All of that stuff is inclusive in there, and it helps. It's like one-stop shop. So
yeah.
we also are doing Microlock extensions as well. So also, if you're interested in learning Microlock extension, also that's all there. You can find all the information. Again, use the
Okay.
exploration call, book a call, and we will talk about what it is that you want to know for free for 15 minutes. Ask your questions, and we go in there. Also, I'm part of the extension group as well. I'm excited as well. But all the information is at micrologmastery.com,
Mhm.
and I couldn't be happier to see who's next on the extension course. Yay!
So, like I was teasing out earlier, unofficial announcement. Excuse me. Oh, but Frida, you already know because we had our meeting about it. But the offering that we are gonna have an advanced level repair
Yes.
reattachment course. Oh, so I know like some people want some of the skills, but maybe the investment into the whole extension program is like a lot at once. But there's
Hmm.
still so much value you could offer and add to your business with a couple of other things that have been now. I've been doing micro extensions for a long time.
Hmm.
So I'm not giving you some play guesswork. It's gonna be high quality. You're
Hmm.
not gonna be something that's temporary. So prepare to learn how to make it look just like someone's hair. I'm gonna post something this week about some rehab. And rehab work is key because people are unfortunately, whatever reason, having lumps of like locks just not there from I don't know what's going on with people doing people's hair, but there's sections where you can actually mimic the person's locks. So you gotta make sure they're in a good state first. So you take our basic training or learn the
Hmm.
tools straight, make them look good, and then you learn a technique to match it. And so it just looks like you will never know. And
Yes.
it's full head
Yes.
of, and it stays in for the life for and if things happen, you know how to put them back in properly. So you're not um doing one piece of, you'll know how to do what you need to do to get the job done fully. So yeah.
Absolutely. So you learn the foundation of
Yeah.
the locks, the right way to do it. And if something breaks or slip or whatever, you know how to reattach it by taking the extension course or the parts that's going to be announced soon. But I'm excited for all the new people in there. I'm excited for next year, and I'm waiting to see who else is going to be online to be in the course. I'm ready.
Yeah, we welcomed Cozy. I think Cozy is her nickname. She
Mm.
commented earlier, but you'll get her fish. You'll see her in the course, and then all the other people, hopefully, who are going to take advantage of this deal because, like I said, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know how to do that. What I did just now, I just hit
I didn't
a
pay that
comment.
much. I pay way more than that. So y'all better get on there and take
Some
this
people
deal
pay
because
more.
I
Yeah,
pay, yes, I paid more than that. So, and you're getting all of this plus a styling replay.
yeah,
I should have
yeah.
waited and got on now.
No, because then you
You
wouldn't
know,
have been able to be a code and got your return back
I
multiple
know,
times.
I know, I
That's what I
know,
said.
but
Just find the best opportunity whenever you feel compelled to do it. Because, like I did $2,500 in my training, and I swear I worked hard, but I got it back like in a
mhm.
short period of time. So it's like whatever investment, aim to get it back. But while wouldn't it be good to put a lower investment for the same or more? Yeah.
Yes,
um,
yes.
Yes, I'm excited that April will teach us styling techniques. Thank you so much, Rita. I don't
Thank
want to
you.
make this slide 5 hours long,
It's
but I'm
okay. Well, I'm gonna meet the people who are in the program that are on here a little bit later on in the coaching course. But
mhm.
thank you everybody for listening to me and take advantage of this deal. Bye.
Yes, yes, take advantage. Yes, I have the other coach is Tosha. Her name is Tasha. I call her Tosha, and so she recorded something for y'all. I could play y'all really quick, and I just want to take a look at the comments before I do that, and then some a student shared her testimony. I thought was really cute. You took it at the right time. Some people are, yeah, like you, Gloria Slacks, you all paid more, and so um 14.97 for everything on this screen here. April, I can't wait. I'm a hands-on person. Sorry, I'm not. I'm not to do it virtually. Okay. And she said she got you. Okay. Yeah. And so I didn't put the price on here or the code because this was the general one, but we decided to give y'all the secret because you're tuning in. So I have to put back in the chat the code. And if y'all could scroll up while I look for the code, if you go to Microlock Mastery, it's already open. It's the bundle, and we give you a code, and it takes you to actually you have to use the link I give you. Shoot, all right. So I'm gonna drop this in the group. Get on the email list if you're not, and if you're not in a group, you will join this link and you'll be on the email list, and then you'll be able to get the emails. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, it's on the bottom. All right. So while I'm scrolling and while I get the links together, here's Tosha. She's one of the coaches I wanted to share. She also went through our program. She's a licensed cosmetologist. She has her a lock salon, and she's been doing some of the micro lock styling classes as well, but not but and I like to use in-house talent. And also April's course is just going to be it's other level. So we do have in-house support and coaching classes and styling classes and workshops as well, because we have people who have backgrounds and experiences and other things. So I'm going to put her up on here, and I'll be right back.
Micro Lock Mastery Certified Coach. will be here to help you all, guide you all.
Hold on, y'all. It's glitchy. Hold on, y'all. I'm
I'm
trying to
Tasha.
get it together.
I'm Tasha. Hello, everybody. I hope everything is going well with you all today. I am Tasha. I know I'm a new face. You all are probably expecting to see Jessica, but I am here with you today to introduce myself. Again, my name is Tasha, or you can call me Tosha. I'm very much okay with you calling me Tosha. I am your Micro Lock Mastery Certified Coach. I will be here to help you all through the program for current students and new enrollees. Welcome, welcome. I am a former student of Micro Lock Mastery and now also certified. I am also a licensed cosmetologist. So if you all have questions about hair stuff that will work for you, especially if you're a cosmetologist as well, I look forward to helping you with that. Um, I am now again part of the Micro Lock Mastery team, and I'm looking forward to helping you all through this. This is going to be an awesome experience. I do have some educational, I'm a licensed cosmetologist educator as well. So I'm getting back to the swing of things. I haven't taught in a classroom setting in about 3 years, but I'm looking forward to this and helping you all, like I said, just grow. On April 18th, around 4 o'clock, we will go live with intro call, as well as just if you all have any questions so far for those of you that are currently enrolled, and also former students as well. If you're currently just kind of stuck in the program, I'm here to help. Feel free to reach out to me within the group, the private group, as well as the public group. I look forward to helping you all wherever I can, and I do my best to respond back to you as quickly as possible. So if you all have any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I will see you all on the 18th.
Sorry for the glitches, y'all. That was Tosha's um, video she sent, and so it was glitchy. But yeah, she's the one that helped to review the work. So we are. I'm gonna tell you this number now. We certified. We're reaching 40, about 40 something people for 2023 so far, and we still have some people to certify. So she'll be on the call tonight. And whenever, if ever you join our program, whenever you join our program, hopefully you get it before the end of this year so that you can get the best value discount. But you'll be able to go to any of those classes. And we have more coaches we'll be bringing on, and you might be, if you want to be a coach, you can apply and become a coach as well. So yeah, Tosha is she's like the I say she's like the OG educational coach. And then Frida also has been with her now. So Frida's, they're like both of them together manage the groups. And then we have an educational coordinator for curriculum that you don't really see, but she's also hired from the program, and she also got a scholarship. The other coach that you haven't met yet, named Mina, she won the full scholarship last year, free. So I'm doing a full scholarship. These will be my closing announcements. We do a scholarship every holiday time, after Thanksgiving, before Christmas, and looking for the people who I've seen being engaged. I've seen express the need, and then you write just a little reason why. You don't have to write that page essay, but you just write a little bit about why you would want to be in a program, and we check your handles and see if you follow us, and like yeah, this person's really been engaged, like they really know our content. And then she won, and then we had a job offer, and she applied, and she got it. And she got I make sure I try. I wish I could be like Oprah and give everyone like $1 million salaries, but I mean, she's still getting a competitive hourly rate for her experience. And so we're trying to make sure that we support each other, because you're adding value to the program. So you should be compensated as well. So that's just like one of the other success stories, that she wasn't able to share her story, but she will hopefully soon. And if there's, okay, there's a lot going on. I'm like Jess the Mess. You know how Jess Hilarious has a show on. Anyway, she has a show on the Breakfast Club, and it's like Jess with the Mess. And I'm Jessica. And I'm like, I've always said just a mess for myself because I'll have a million things going on. But y'all are so patient and I love it. The last thing I wanted to show, well, as we exit, I'll show you a testimony of Nia. She's one of many, just on her own, made a video testimony about her experience. Is a Michael Lock Mastery Certified Pro now. And she oh goodness, she's got all these, she's just, I think she's expanding into a salon space. And then there's a Moy who I couldn't queue up hers. She's expanding. Very good success stories, found the program helpful, and really just, they kind of got through the program work, did what they needed to do, finished, and then found that they had, more opportunities and things like the other side of it. So somebody had questions, and I hope I'm not missing. How many people can qualify for the scholarship? I've done 1 year. I've done, I think, the year before last, 2021. I think I did 2 full. I paid off someone's payment plan because we used to have in-house payment plans. So it might have been almost up to 4. I don't know if I'm going to do that now. I do know I'll probably do. If I see, and it depends. If I see like people and I'm like, you know what, go ahead and I'll give them a scholarship. But this time there's going to be criteria, a little more criteria as far as I need you to let me know your progress in the program. I need you to log in. I need you to be like, if you need to take a moment to start, that's cool. Because when you win a scholarship, you're going right into the holidays. So by the time you find out, it'll be right before Christmas. I don't expect you to start. But I don't want you to sit on your scholarship either for like 5 months. And also, I don't want people to start and never finish. I need to check in. I mean, if you want your continued access to the course and all the classes, if you know that's you and you're like, look, I haven't been more ready than now, and you're going to use the course, you're going to let me know your feedback and let me know your testimony. That's just all that I ask in exchange. We'll check in every so often. I think once a quarter is good, every 3 months. Hopefully you'll be done, before then. But just check in and let me know how the program is for you. You're going to get everything as a scholarship winner that everybody else gets. You're just demonstrating need and desire. And there's just at the moment you can't make the investment, but that you will utilize it. And that's all I look for. And people who are engaged. So there could be any number. I feel like sometimes it's around 2 people. Sometimes it's more. It's claimed. Claim it. You have to claim it. And I'll tell you this though. I'm usually the main one watching my social media. And I put this post yesterday because I don't understand this. Sometimes the behavior on social media is a little bizarre. Like people will save stuff and they'll be all up in the stories. But when it comes to public, I can't see, like, just liking a post or commenting really helps me see who you are. And there's certain people I know. I know Shay Hinton's name because Shay Hinton is an Instagram follower who's communicated with me so many times. I know Nicole's name. And it's like, there's certain people that just are so engaged that I'll just drop this hint. If I can recognize, there's a pretty good chance that I know you've been engaged. And so if you were ever to want to apply for something like a scholarship or another opportunity, your name is in my head and I've seen you. And it's like, okay. And even if I don't see you and I don't know you're a new person, new follower, do you follow the pages? Because there are people that I've never heard before. They applied for a scholarship, didn't get it, and then they unsubscribed from everything. And that's not the kind of people we want. I don't think we want that kind of person carrying the reputation of like our training. And are they going to utilize it if they're fly by night and they're like angry because they didn't win or they don't follow anyway? They just wanted to get it free. That's not really the type of person that we want. So, because I don't want to convince people of this value. I don't want to have people not see this value and then they go and they're doing all types of things that kind of tarnish what the quality we uphold. And so for a scholarship, my claiming it. Hi, Libra Goddess. Yes, I do. Yeah, I remember your name. Yeah, you sent me a DM. Okay, I'll check it. I'm not the best for Instagram, but I can see when you like and I comment on the public stuff. So yeah, I can't force anybody to comment. It's just interesting. I notice interesting things, and I'm like, some things will move really well on other platforms, but when I'm like, hey IG, I would stop feeding IG if y'all weren't saving and hearting in the stories, but in a public post, I'll be like, I know people are seeing it and know y'all are saving it. You just don't want to hit that like button, which is bizarre. But I do know that a lot of other similar type of things on IG are only popular on IG. They're not in behind the scenes. Really giving the quality, getting the feedback, getting the real engagement. Likes don't turn into customers or money or anything. It just can mean likes for whatever reason, paid or organic. So I don't use that to judge the value of the program. But I know some people might be like, what? It throws you off. You're like, nobody likes this. But y'all smashing it over on the other platform. So what's up with y'all IG? I don't understand. I don't pay no mind anyway, because when I see the comments in the inboxes and the testimonies, I say, okay, IG is not representative of the value of this program. Them not unsubscribing because they get up. People don't like getting spam mail, or they think it's spam mail. Sometimes our mails triggered spams. People don't think you notice. I usually don't look, but sometimes I'll be able to see, and I'm like, oh, I know that person. It's okay. All right. Y'all, it's an hour and a half. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna leave y'all off. If you have any questions, put it down there. I'm gonna play. If it plays properly, I'm going to play a testimony. Oh, I got into talking. Does anybody want me to send you this special link? The price is gonna go up at midnight. I know it's not officially Black Friday. There's a chance the price could go back on Black Friday for one day, but it's not gonna get lower than that $14.97. I'll be honest with you. And actually, it's only really for the wait list, because it was going to be high, a little bit higher, because the price is going up in January. So this is like, thank you, April. Mandy said, thank you, April. Yeah, a lot of comments I didn't see. Hey, Frida. Oh, hi. Well, did I go? Oh, I scrolled up by accident. Okay. New comments. Yeah. It was so good. You're welcome. Okay. This is keep it for the wait list. Yeah, I think so. I put it up already, and I'm like, because it slowed my computer down. You'll see me clicking and pausing. So it's in the thread. If you happen to see the code and you see the link and you want it before, because it's automatically going to go up and or not work after midnight. So I'm not trying to say, I'm just, you know how when you want to just tell people, like, for real, like, this is not gonna happen. I'm not playing. It's this yeah, and I understand people can't afford it. I totally understand that. There's 6 payment plan providers we work with. No, Michael, Colorado. Oh gosh, yes. And you need to be there. You need to be it, because there's gonna be some self-taught YouTube, like April was saying. But when you people know when somebody's been trained, and I tell you, when the fads die down, because they will not be able to sustain themselves. Nobody's gonna be feeling like doing all of that, combing out or detangling matted bird's nest hair or trying to pull big things through the middle. They're gonna get tired of them, and they see all the good quality work that all these certified pros and professionals are doing. And I think that it'll start to click for some people, like, wait a minute, I really do want to get it done right. Like, I'm glad that there's options, and you could be that option as opposed to trying to build your business, as some people do, thinking, well, I already know, I already been doing interlock, or I just give what they want twist. But then now when it comes to repair, when it comes to refining, when it comes to creating an actual lock, in the process of locking, you're missing gaps. You're missing the community. You're missing the troubleshooting support. You can't go it alone all the time. I have my mentor. I made people my mentors, even if it was only a little bit of that they did that I wanted to do, because I was doing microlocks was only sister lock of my mentor. So I had to create, and I found people that did locking, natural hair, educated, did product, like whatever it was that I wanted, that I felt like I admired, and then show your admiration, show your respect, and make them your mentor. Seriously. And then get in good graces and good support with people, because and that's how we look out for each other. I think I see sometimes people want to automatically be some type of competition, or they think they can just do, and then it ends up failing miserably. So we don't want to make these like really unprofessional, rash moves. We want to do things that all people do with any level of success. They've done these same kind of steps. Make sure they got solid grounding so that you can have, if it's the business you want to pass down to your family, it's the business you want to sell one day, if it's the impact the community, whatever it is, your goals are, you have that for them. So, oh yeah, the payment plans, we have Clear Pay, Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna. There's a one called Elective that some people tend to like to use because you can make your own number of payments and people can do 12 payments and they have no fees. I paid a fee, no fees, but there's third party. A couple of times I've done in-house, but we no longer do in-house payment plans that are gonna, might have been an exception for something that we could chop up into two things. But with this type of payment plans that you're really looking for, so yeah, we have those that I just described. And then we have so many ways to pay. So, oh yeah, here's my payment plans right here. So many. Oh, I didn't put it. Yeah, we have Klarna, Afterpay, ClearPay, Affirm, Elective, PayPal, Apple Pay, Card, Google Pay, Cash App Pay, Link. Someone asked about payment plan in Canada. I believe so. Elective doesn't do it in Canada, but I know that I believe Affirm and Afterpay do. All the other providers should do it. Elective, I know it doesn't, because I think they're working on Canada. So you should be able to, if you are looking at those options. I do know they have like some type of a process that might require approval. I don't know how strict it is. I remember using Klarna myself and Afterpay for like, it depends on the amounts too. So yes, find a mentor and be willing to pay for the information and honor them that way. And I started my microlocs on my own and people loved it. So I started to do it for people who would love to get it done, but I would like do a course to do it better and learn to do it right ways. Yeah. Yeah. Which means it's good because you already have the skill. Or you already have oh yeah, let me put April's link back in there. So that's really good. So all that means is you've got a good head start. So I'm just dropping April's link again, Stylist April B. If you want some more, I'm trying to take this banner off the bottom. If you want some more of her information, you can go to linktree.ee//stylist April B and check out all her offerings. But if you enroll with us during the special Black Friday specials, you'll get that lock styling for free. And like I think she mentioned it, because when you purchase, you get a code from us that you use to make your course free. But let's say you were like, you know what, I do want the pipe cleaner. She has pipe cleaner boot camp and she has lock maintenance 101 retwist in 45 minutes. You might be interested in those. So you can actually use those on there. And I put the links in the email. So, and on when you purchase, it's in your emails too. So you might say, you know what, I am interested in that one a little bit more. But I would encourage you, if you want more than one thing, buy it and use your credit for the free thing. There'll be more opportunities, more collaboration going down the line. So when she has new things, you'll know, and maybe there'll be another opportunity for you to get it discounted. Couldn't mind a way to private chat, but I'm in Canada and use Elective. Oh, right, Cozy Locks, that's right. You can use Canada then for the person that asked about payment plans, and you're welcome. Thank you, Cozy Locks. All right, y'all. I say goodbye 25 times. I let the comments run, and Let's hope this is not too glitchy. We're going to end off with Nia. And I want to thank y'all so much for joining. I'm here in the background.
DC area, DMV. I'm currently residing.
Let me rewind it.
My name is Nia Samuel. I hail out of the Washington, D.C. area, the DMV. I'm currently residing in Alexandria, Virginia, and I am a member of the Microlock Mastery certification course. Oh my goodness. So all my life I wanted to do hair. I've done locks before. I got to a point in my life where I wanted to do my own hair and lock my hair. And I haven't got there yet, but I know how to do it now. I know the technique. Jessica, thank you so much for just sharing this wealth of knowledge with us that we wouldn't have found anywhere else. I've never seen anybody give this type of information and empower another woman to be able to do their own hair. But you've empowered us in such a way that we can come back and learn how to retighten or do whatever we need to do if we don't take the full certification course. And you're teaching people how to empower themselves and do their own hair. That right there, when I met you and I realized that's what you were doing, I was so impacted because you have a heart after my own. That's something that I would do, and you just did it first. I mean, you are the trendsetter. You are in magazines for Microlock. So I know that I'm in the right place. This was an awesome investment in myself. 2020, people say, was the worst year of their life. It was the best year of my life because I really figured out who I was and what I wanted to do with myself, my time. I just give thanks for the opportunity. I got all the way through my mannequin. I'm a perfectionist, so I would rather it be correct before I sent it to be graded and certified. Listen, I've pushed the gas. There's no stopping me at this point. I can't stop. I won't stop, like Puffy says. And I'm doing so many other things, but I just give thanks for this. Jessica, thank you. And you can put me in the Microlock directory because your girl is ready to go. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. And I'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Bless up yourself. Peace.
Okay, y'all. Bye. Thanks for joining. Thanks for staying as long as you did. And if you want to replay, we'll answer your questions. Have a good rest of your Monday.